think about it. I think my work speaks for itself. It's not something that is in the back of my mind. I think my record speaks for itself, with the names. But it's not something that I'm eager to prove to the world that I belong here. I mean, I'm here. I'm here, and I just beat the number 8.
And then I have to ask about your post-fight interview you did in Spanish. Back in Phoenix, it's been a little bit of some turmoil with there's been a lot of stuff going on in Central Phoenix. So I guess I think a lot of people were surprised, maybe not surprised that someone spoke out like that when you had the topic. So why did you feel it was so important to kind of put out that message like that?
A lot of my fans are Mexicans. It's the Latin community. It is someone that I represent very much to my core, and I think I would be almost coward-like if I didn't speak out something. I want the support from what I call mi gente, la raza. I want their support, and I represent the Mexican flag as well as the U.S. flag, and I think it's only right for me to speak on it. I haven't been able to because I've been very focused on this fight, and I was just waiting for the right opportunity, and I felt it in my heart, and I just want everyone to know that I don't know if I am qualified to speak on such a sensitive topic, but nevertheless, I could be a voice. I could be a voice, and I'm here.
Well, you are first. You can't say that. From your experience with me,
TRACY back here. Congratulations. TRACY, obviously a long layoff, about 11 months. Just can you talk a little bit about the process and having to sit out for so long, obviously dealing with the injuries and just having to keep your morale up? Because obviously you got to see everyone else compete and you're waiting on the sideline.
My health was a lot more important than my career at the time, a few months ago. I was going through something that was extremely scary, especially because cancer runs in my family. So I took that time, and I had such a great support system. My family was there for me. So I never felt like I was really lacking, because although I was going through some health issues, I was still in the gym. I wasn't training, but my coaches were getting me out the house and telling me to go to the gym. My pastors that I was in school a lot. So.
Can you, if you don't want to get into what exactly was going on, I respect that, but can you talk about maybe that moment where you're like, I'm ready to take a fight and be offered a fight, and reach out to the manager in the UFC about actually getting a match on the books?
Yeah, so as soon as I got healthy, I told my manager and I told my coaches, I was actually in Brazil, and I was like, I'm ready to fight, oh my God, I'm so ready to fight. And then that's when I started having a lot of issues when I was in Brazil. So then I flew back into the States because I was getting really scared. And then I was in the States, I had the surgeries. And then what happened? I got healthy. And I've been trying to get a fight since January. I was trying to get a fight since January, and I just couldn't get booked. And my manager back there, I was like calling him every day, like, dude, what's going on? Like, did we book me a fight? And he finally booked me a fight for this night. I couldn't be more excited. I've never fought or attended international fight weeks, so
There are a lot of top flyweights, and it feels like a lot of the contenders are waiting probably for Weili to fight Valentina. Is there someone you have on your mind that you would like to be booked as everyone's waiting for the title fight?
There's a few names. There's obviously I'm a respectful person, and I know that there's people. The women have been competing while I've been out, so there's that. But whoever they put in front of me, I'm ready. I want to be the best, and for me to be the best, I gotta compete with the best, and I just have to keep winning. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll be ready.
She brought it up in her post-fight, so I'd just like to frame it like this. Would you like to set the record straight on what happened between you and Eileen back in LA in January?
I mean, are we here to talk about my win or something irrelevant? What are we doing?
Fair enough, congrats.
Thank you.
TRACY over here. You're somebody who wears your emotions on your sleeve. Lately, you've been a lot more vocal about what you've been going through the good and bad. What made you so comfortable sharing that and inspiring the public?
Sorry, repeat that again. I'm so sorry.
You're someone who wears your emotions on your sleeve. You have a lot more recently. What made you so comfortable to share that and inspire the public?
Inspired by what I said.
By the way you overcome things.
Oh, it's just who I am. It's just I wear my heart, like you said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm true to myself. I don't put out in front. I'm me. I show up with who I am. I mean, I'm blessed enough to have the love and support of people around the world for just being me. I don't have to put on front or act like someone I'm not. You know?
Thank you, Tracy. Congrats.
Thank you.
A mí, Tracy, gracias. Aquí, hola, felicidades por la victoria. Hablaste de que querías someterla. ¿Cuán cerca sentiste en un momento, en dos momentos que la tenías casi sometida, que estaba ganando, que podías vencerla por su visión? ¿Sentiste que la tuviste cerca?
En cada round sentí que ya terminando el primer round pensé que ya la tenía y luego mi inspiración me hizo ¡qué paciencia! Entonces ya lo solté y también en el segundo round ya se miraba que ya se quería rendir, ya en el tercer round pero cada round yo pensé que ya estaba ya la voy a terminar y no se rendía.
Hablaste también del tiempo que tuviste sin pelear desde enero, que estaba tratando de buscar una pelea, estamos en junio. ¿Tú esperas que te den ahora una pelea? Estamos en mitad del año, que te den una antes de que se acabe el año? ¿Quieres tener un ritmo bueno que pelear con más frecuencia?
Sí, claro que sí. Yo estoy sana, no soy, nada me duele, nada se me quebró, entonces yo estoy lista para, aunque si me quieren poner en noche otra cartera, sí, estoy lista.
Felicidades.
Muchísimas gracias.
Sí, en español para Rafa, enhorabuena por tu victoria. Fueron unas palabras muy bonitas en relación a eso. Me gustaría preguntarte por qué, evidentemente si te gustaría, ¿cómo es posible el reto de noche o un FT? Y si no es así, ¿por qué? Porque alguien como tú no está realmente tan importante.
Pues no sé, todo depende en lo que quiera el jefe, ¿verdad? Todo es lo que quiera el jefe, en quién quiere que esté en esta cartera, entonces. Y si primero es ellos me digan que sí a mí y no me tengan en los prelims, por eso sí. Y aunque esté en los prelims, estuviera un orgullo pelear de vuelta en el noche UFC.
¿Hay algún nombre que te haga especial ilusión? Imagino que lo vas a obviar. ¿Hay algún nombre que te haga especial ilusión en esa fecha?
La que sea en la división donde me siga subiendo para acá.
Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Tracy, por acá, nada más una de mi parte. Bueno, veíamos que al final de la pelea, Rivera entonces tal vez estaba emitiendo algunas quejas del referee, tal vez también se fue molesta, hubo algo ahí, o algún uso de palabras, la razón por la que tampoco te escuchó la mano cuando se acabó la pelea.
Estaba enojada, estaba brava. No más.
No hubo reclamos, nada, bueno, se veía frustración de ella nada más, a ver si es que tal vez ella di algún reclamo sobre la pelea.
Gracias. Thank you.